Good morning, everybody. I'm getting a couple more things set up, and then we're gonna get rolling. Happy Christmas Eve. What a great day to be alive, right? All right, let's see how we're doing here. See if I can get everything pointed in the right direction. How are y'all doing? Everybody's having a great day. This is Dash. Got a couple more things to get set up, and then we're gonna get rolling. Guys, it's Christmas Eve. I'm just so stoked hanging out here with Sloths at a Coe Riverside farm. Excuse me, my voice. All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at a Coe Riverside farm. I'm holding Dash, and right there is baby Chloe. She's getting ready to come out and say hello. We're gonna be hanging out with Sloths this morning and doing Sloths encounters. So, we're live here at a Coe Riverside farm. This is Dash. He's a two-finger or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. And you can come here and do this. We have an awesome discount going on right now called the 20% off spread cheer. So you get 20% off of your gift cards. Check out Chloe here. Chloe's like, hey, I'm ready for some breakfast. We got their little buffet out there set for them. We're gonna give them some food. They're the sweetest things ever. Here at a Coe Riverside farm, we have over 150 animals. So we have micro mini Scottish Highland cows. They're actually called Highland Parks. They're only like 70 pounds. They're the cutest things ever. I gotta take this hat off. It is so warm in here. So sloths need their environment to be between 75 to 80, even 85 degrees. So it's a little bit warm in here for this hat.
She's cracking me up, reaching and making little noises.
I just realized I had one of the things on the wrong channel, so sorry about that. I had to switch one more thing. I looked over and I was like, what is going on over there? So give me one more second to switch it. Is everybody having a great Christmas Eve? Are you stoked? Tomorrow is Christmas, celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. That's what we believe here at a Coe Riverside farm. You're welcome to believe whatever you want, but that's what we believe here at a Coe Riverside farm. Let's get this going over here on the other side. This is Dash, and he's a two-finger or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. And we're gonna feed them a little bit of breakfast this morning. And at 10, we're gonna be doing a sloth encounter. So if you wanna see what a sloth encounter is like, keep watching because that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I think the first one will probably be with maybe Zoe, and then I think somebody's gonna be holding Dash, or maybe Chloe. This is Chloe right here. Hey Chloe, see, she's like, I'm ready to get out. A bunch of cute little sloths here. I mean, if you're into cute sloths. So somebody was asking how the covered wagons work. Or covered wagons are right on the banks of the Coe River. And I think we have like 5 of them down there. So there's the chuck wagon, the band wagon. I don't know if we have a paddy wagon, but maybe we should. I think that would be pretty hilarious. They run about $100 a night. Right now we actually have a gift card that you can grab. It's 20% off. The code is spread cheer, and then you can use the gift card towards animal encounters. So, pretty awesome. Did you know that sloths typically live to only 20 to 30 years out in the wild? And the reason for that has to do with lost environment, or maybe they reach out and grab maybe an electrical line, so it doesn't work out too well for them. But there were 2 sloths in Germany, Jan and Paula, and they made it to 52 and 54 years old. All right, I'm gonna grab Dash here another little snack because I think he's like, hey, what am I, chopped liver? Where's my food? Let's see, you want that? Let's see if we can break it in half. So sloths have monorod chromacy. So what that means is that they basically see in black and white. They have horrible vision. But God gave them a really, really great sense of hearing. Let me close this door really quick. If you guys are just joining us, we're live here at Echoey Riverside Farm. This is Dash, and he's a two-finger or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. And right here is baby Chloe. Hey, baby Chloe. What you doing, little girl? You want some? Oh, here you go. How sweet is that? So, here at Echoey Riverside Farm, you can even come and do what's a sloth keeper experience. So you get to spend 3 hours with all of the sloths. So we have 4 sloths. So you're getting hands-on right there with all of them. Another really cool thing that people do here is the cuddle in your cabin, and that's exactly what it sounds like. You can hang out with a sloth, a baby sloth, in like your covered wagon, or even in the sloth suite. So right upstairs is the sloth suite. And the reason it's so amazing is you get a sloth for a roommate. So, if you want to come on out to Echoey Riverside Farm and hang out with some of the coolest animals ever, come on and visit us. Let me turn this so you guys can see it. Chloe's being so cute. Hey, Chloe. It's right here, sweetie. Good morning, everybody. This is Chloe, and she is a baby two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. And this is Dash. That's not where Chloe lives, that cute little basket. She stays up at the really warm, nice big house because sloths need their environment to be between 75 to 80 degrees. But when she comes down here, we put her in a little basket and keep her warm because we don't want the sloths to get cold. Sloths, when they use the bathroom, they only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days. But here's what they do. They're up in the tree and then they climb down. And they use the bathroom in the same spot. But when they're using the bathroom, the sloth moth crawls up on them. And then the sloth goes back up into the tree. And when it's in the tree, it has between 100 to 200 bugs living all over it. And then when it grooms itself, it gets a little bit of the bacteria and the protein on its claws. And that's what it gives it the ability to digest its food. So the sloth has an awesome symbiotic relationship with that sloth moth, all designed by God. I think that's pretty cool. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, I'm holding Dash, and this is baby Chloe right here, and she's wanting to kind of say hello. Pretty sure she's the cutest little sloth ever. If you've ever wanted to hand feed a baby sloth, you can do that here at Echoey Riverside Farm. We have over 150 animals. And guys, here's the great thing. You can get hands-on with most of them. So we have Finnick foxes, we have micro miniature Scottish Highland cows. They are adorable. Annie and Dolly. And then we also have some spider monkeys. So we have Georgie and Joy. Pretty sure they're awesome. Joy loves to cuddle. Georgie, he has a little bit more adventure in him, but he's still really cute. All right, we're gonna be getting started with the sloth encounter here in about 15 minutes. And so what that normally consists of is hanging out with Flash right here, or Zoe. So I'm gonna check and see if Flash is getting ready to make an appearance. So Flash is our adult sloth. He's about 7 years old. This is Dash. He is 16 months old. And Zoe is 24 months old, so 2 years old. And then Chloe is only about 6 months old. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, this is Echoey Riverside Farm, and we are in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We're right on the banks of the beautiful Echoey River. And if you've ever wanted to hang out with sloths, you can do that here at Echoey Riverside Farm. Let's see if Flash is waking up yet. coming out here flashing. I'm gonna leave his door open. That way if he decides he wants to come out and hang out with us, he can. So this area that we're in, this is not where the sloths live. Flash has a huge 2-story enclosure right here behind us. And then Zoe has a room right there also. You're gonna stop by on your way. Well, pay dirt, you will love it. You won't regret it. Definitely try to make a reservation. We're open on every day except Sundays. We do accept walk-ins, but sometimes the availability is kind of limited because people like sloths. Where's everybody watching from? The other day we had Australia, Atlanta, and I think Antarctica. That's pretty cool. It's Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. Have you been watching the Santa radar? I forgot about that old little NORAD thing they do that blipped up, pretty funny. West Virginia, good morning, West Virginia. New Jersey, you're not the armpit, that's the Garden State. Keep it real up there. Be proud of it. Texas, how's it going? It's a little warm out there, but it's beautiful. Good morning, Belly Bean. Pennsylvania, how's it going? Pennsylvania's pretty up there. Had a couple trips to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. It's beautiful. Oklahoma, hey Christy in Oklahoma. Merry Christmas back to you, love kindly. Hey Becky in Colorado, you got that good skin. Love me some A-Basin. Good morning everybody. If you're just now joining us, this is Dash. He's a 2-finger or 2-toed Linnaeus sloth, and we're live here at Coe Riverside Farm. This little baby sloth is called Chloe, and she's really cute. I'm gonna give her a little snack. This is not where Chloe lives. She stays up in the main house. She came down in this cute little basket because we like to keep all of our animals nice and warm, and it's really cold outside. Sloths can't be cold. Here at Coe Riverside Farm, we have 4 sloths. All of them are 2-toed or 2-finger Linnaeus sloths. What that means is they have 2 fingers up there on their cute little feet, and on the back, they have 3. Get it, Chloe? She's not shy a little bit of breakfast. She's all about that brunch. Get it, Chloe? Sometimes it gets wedged in there and she gets it out and she's like, all right, reload me. I'm ready. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coe Riverside Farm. We have an awesome special going on right now. It's called Spread Cheer. And you want the ice or not? And what you can do is get 20% off of gift cards. So what you do is you enter the code SPREADCHEER, and that gives you 20% off of gift cards. Now you can use those gift cards on animal encounters, and I'll put more details below this. Let's get Dash a little bit of food now. What do they eat? They eat a little bit of sweet potatoes, squash, zucchini, rice, and occasional protein. And, oh, he got really excited about that. That is a steamed carrot, and they love it. Why do they move so slow? So they move really slow because normally in the jungle, they're just eating leaves, like sarcopia leaves. Now leaves don't have a lot of energy or calories in them, so it takes a lot of leaves. So if God hadn't designed them to move really, really slow, they would basically starve. We don't want that to happen. Lexington, North Carolina, good morning. Thank you so much for watching. England, Toronto, Minnesota, Arizona, thank you. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coe Riverside Farm in Benton, Tennessee. It's a beautiful day. It's a Merry Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas. We're celebrating that because we believe it was the birth of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior here. If you believe something different, that's totally fine with us, but that's what we're celebrating. Come on out to Coe Riverside Farm and hang out with a bunch of awesome animals. California, how's it going? Wisconsin, how are you? You heard they climb all the way to ground to poop. Is that true? That is true. This is what they do. So they're up in the tree. They're like, boom, 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 I'm going down. They use the bathroom, but when they're using the bathroom, this is what happened. Little moths crawl up on them because they were living in that poop pile, right? Then the sloth is covered with those sloth moths. It goes up into the tree, and then it's covered with 100 to 200 bugs. But when they groom themselves, they get bacteria and protein out of their fur from those moths, and that's how they're able to digest their food. So God was really smart when he made that symbiotic relationship. How much is admission price? So we do like farm tours, which are around 20 bucks for adults, cheaper for kids. All the specifics are on the website, but if you want to do a sloth encounter or something like that, you can check it out on the website. Logging in from Montgomery. How's it going in Montgomery? Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Ecoe Riverside Farm. This is Dash. He's a two-finger or two-toed Linnea sloth. We have 3 more sloths, and get this. We have spider monkeys, sugar gliders, finnick foxes, Scottish Highland cows, a bunch of llamas and alpacas. We have dromedary, Bactrian camels, 3-banded armadillos, iguanas. There's a lot. There's a lot to do here. Can the public hold? 100% the public can hold. It is really warm in here. I've got to turn this down. Dash is the most adorable Merry Christmas. I totally agree. Alright guys, let me check on Zoe for 1 second and I'll be right back. Dash is the most adorable. He is cute. Let me find this. Had to get a little beverage there. Sorry about that. After talking for a while, you're like, well, my throat's dry. So I apologize, but I have to have something to drink. We will look at the sugar gliders later on. We're getting ready to do a sloth encounter. So it's just me out here hanging out. I think my daughter's running around somewhere. But we got to stay in here in the sloth room because it's too cold for the sloths. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Ecoe Riverside Farm. Merry Christmas Eve. It is a beautiful day. I kind of hope those were snow clouds out there, but luckily it's way too warm for that to happen. Are you guys gonna have a white Christmas where you are? I wonder if the sloths want any snow. Nah, sloths don't need snow. They need their environment to be between 75 to 80 degrees all of the time. So if it's snowing, it's not good for a sloth. Actually, last year we kind of got snowed in here. There was like 6 inches of snow, which for Tennessee, that's a lot. But camels loved it, the kangaroos loved it, but we had to crank that heat up for the sloths. High in the 40s in Chicago. That's pretty cool. Merry Christmas to you, Spike. Thank you for logging in. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. We're live here at Ecoe Riverside Farm. This is Dash, I'm Kevin, and then Chloe over here. She's been climbing all over. She's right here. She's that cute little baby sloth that you want to come hold here at Ecoe Riverside Farm. She's like, hey, I'm just over here waking up. 70 South Central Missouri. Those sound like some good temperatures. That's a Merry Christmas right there. Hey, Grinchy. I like that name. That's pretty fun. Argentina. Hola. Well, I don't know. Maybe that was right in Spanish. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you too. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, this is Dash. He's a 2-fingered or 2-toed Linnea sloth. We wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Emmy, do you want to come tell them Merry Christmas? Yeah. All right. Emmy's going to say Merry Christmas really fast.
Merry Christmas!
She wanted to say Merry Christmas because she had on her cute little Christmas ears. Good job, Emmy. Costa Rica, buenos dias, pura vida. I hung out in Terriaba for a little bit, and on the Ravenazon and the Pahibahi and stuff, so that was a good time down there. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great Merry Christmas Eve. We don't have a lot of encounters here at Ecoe Riverside Farm today. Luckily, everybody's spending that time with their families and just enjoying this special time of the year. If you forgot that last-minute gift, we might be able to help you out. So you can use the code SPREADCHEER, jump on the old interwebs, go to the website at EcoeRiversideFarm.com, go up there, hit the gift card, gift certificate thingamajigger, buy it. You can buy it in denominations between 100 to 500. Now we're not talking about denominations between Catholics to Protestants, it's just dollars. So 100 to 500, and then you can spend on any animal encounter that you want, and it's good for a year. So that's my salesman spiel about that, and I don't want to talk anymore about it. We're going to talk about sloths. Good morning, everybody. This is Dash, and he's a 2-finger or 2-toed Linnea sloth. Dover, Delaware, how's it going? Delaware, Dela what, Dela who? You would love to give him a huge hug? You can. So, When you come here to hold a sloth, we have a couple suggestions and a couple requirements. So we want everybody to smell good, but we don't want to know that you smell good before you get out of your car. And the reason for that is sloths have a very, very, very sensitive sense of smell, okay? So if you're overwhelming with the potions and the lotions and stuff, it's too much for these sweet little babies, okay? So just limit a little bit. We want you to smell good, but don't get too crazy. Another thing is don't do any huge hoop earrings or like jewelry or like necklaces or bracelets, because their little claws here, see how they're really cute? But they don't know where they're moving them around, and if you have big old dangly things, then they might swipe them. We don't want that to happen. Hope that makes sense. You love sloths? Well, that's awesome. I love sloths too. We're live here at Coe Riverside Farm. This is Dash. He's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. And this little girl right here, what you doing in there? Hey, what are you doing down there? She was scratching. Look at her, here she comes. Here comes Chloe. What are you doing down there, Chloe? She's like, you know what I was doing. I was napping. You want a little bite? It's right here. Isn't that the cutest? So here at Coe Riverside Farm, we have over 150 animals, and we actually have 4 sloths. So this is not where Chloe lives. This is not her area. She stays up at the main house, and she has a nice warm area that's 75 to 80 degrees. She just gets in that cute little warm basket to ride down here, because we don't want any baby sloths to get cold. You stopped getting ready for work for sloths? Yes, mission accomplished. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coe Riverside Farm, and this is Dash. I'm Kevin, and you can come here and hang out with sloths, and get this, we have spider monkeys, we have fennec foxes, we have camels, we have micro squirrels and iguanas. It is the best thing ever. And we have covered wagons that have air conditioning and heat right along the beautiful river. And you can actually cuddle a sloth inside the wagon. And right upstairs is what's called the Sloth Suite. All right, let me tell you about the Sloth Suite. Have you ever seen Chronicles of Narnia and all that? So, you know they have those wardrobes? Here's the deal. In the Sloth Suite, you get a sloth for a roommate, and then there's 2 hidden bunk rooms, right? They're set up just like Chronicles of Narnia. So you open the door of the wardrobe, you go in, and then when you're in there, there's bunk beds, and you can look down and see baby kangaroos, you can see camels, and then there's another tunnel that connects the 2 bunk rooms that has aquariums, and then for the adults up there, there's 3 master suites with 2 hanging beds, a jacuzzi. It's just awesome. There's so much. I don't want to talk forever about it, but it's amazing. Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. This is Dash. I'm Kevin. We're live here at Coe Riverside Farm, hoping y'all are having the best Christmas ever. I am. And this is Dash. And that's Chloe. Hey, Chloe. Chloe's a baby 2-toed or 2-fingered Linnaeus sloth. We're going to be doing some sloth encounters here in just a moment. Got to get a couple more things ready, and then we're going to get going. Thank you so much to everybody for watching pretty much this whole year. We appreciate it so much here at Coe Riverside Farm. If you need that last minute gift, we are doing a discount spread cheer. You put it in for the gift card, it gives you 20% on gift cards. And you can use that all year long on any animal encounters. It's a pretty good deal. Hey, Angie in Michigan, hope you're having a great day. It's pretty great down here in Tennessee. I love it. It's a beautiful day. Christmas is here. Christmas Eve at least, right? Good morning, everybody. This is Dash. Where are you watching from? We're here in Benton, Tennessee. Let's see, did I miss any more questions? Chloe is cute. We will pick her up later on. No matter how deep you are, you're not safe. Okay, I don't know what that means, but all right. How's it going, Dean? North Carolina. Hey, Dallas. Hope you're having a great day. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, Washington, D.C., or Washington State. Both are good, but I probably would prefer Washington State. England, how's it growing across the pond? Springfield, Missouri, Oklahoma. This sloth is awesome, and his name's Dash. And this over here is Chloe. Hey, Chloe, how you doing? All right, we're gonna get going here in just a minute. I may have to set Dash down, so let me go set this up out here, and I'll be right back. Good morning, Alpha Queen. Hey, New Zealand. Let me set this out here. Let you guys hang out with Humphrey for just a second. I'm just gonna spin it around. You guys can hang out with Humphrey. Guys, this is Humphrey. He's our Bactrian camel. I'm sure he's gonna move around. I'll be right back. Hey, Humphrey, tell him a joke, Humphrey. Humphrey, not that joke. Hey guys, sorry about that. We're still looking for the guests, so it's gonna be just a couple more minutes and I don't wanna leave you guys hanging there. It's Christmas Eve, so I'm not gonna leave you to stare at Humphrey. So, that being said, I'm gonna stop it for just a minute, but we'll be back live here in just a minute. Hope everybody's having a great Christmas Eve. Sorry for the crazy sounds. Be back in just a couple minutes. Bye-bye.